The Redmi series has been the one that's been anchoring Xiaomi in the sub 10,000 rupee category in India. The new Redmi 4A brings with it VoLTE and a 30 megapixel rear camera to the budget segment. But does it really have what it takes to take over the entry-level demographic?
One of the first things you notice when you hold the Redmi 4A in your hands is that despite looking a lot like metal, the body is actually polycarbonate. The new smartphone closely follows the design language of previous Redmi phones, and buyers in this price segment won't be disappointed. With a relatively small 5-inch screen, the phone is compact and easy to use with just one hand.
There's no fingerprint reader on the Redmi 4A, which isn't really a surprise considering its price.
At roughly 132 grams, the Redmi 4A is claimed as the lightest Redmi ever. It has been launched in 3 colors: dark grey, gold and rose gold. We received a dark grey unit for review. The phone comes with a charger, micro USB cable, warranty card, user guide and a SIM ejector tool. As with other Xiaomi products, the Redmi 4A's retail box doesn't include a headset, which might be disappointing for some users. The phone features a 5-inch HD display and boasts of a 296 ppi pixel density. The display is vivid and color reproduction is adequate. We had no problems using the phone under direct sunlight. Text and images appear sharp while videos look good. The Redmi 4A is powered by a quad-core Snapdragon 425 SoC clocked in at 1.4 GHz with an integrated Adreno 308 graphics. It has 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, which can be expanded using a micro SD card up to 128 GB. The handset packs a non-removable 3120 mAh battery. We were fairly impressed with the overall performance of the Redmi 4A. There was no lag when multitasking and it easily handled switching between multiple apps. We enjoyed streaming videos and movies on the Redmi 4A, but have to admit that the 5-inch screen feels a bit too small since we're so used to the bigger phones now. Gaming on the Redmi 4A was also fun, and we had a good time playing Asphalt 8 and Dead Effect 2, though they did freeze when we tried to launch them with multiple other apps running in the background.
During our review, we noticed that there was around 900 MB of free RAM available at any given point, and we did feel that more RAM could have helped.
One of the highlights of the Redmi 4A is that it supports VoLTE, and the handset was able to latch onto networks even in areas with weak signals. Call quality was decent and we didn't really face any overheating issues during our review.
The non-removable battery gave us an impressive 12 hours and 35 minutes in our HD video loop test. During heavy real-world usage, the Redmi 4A was a real powerhouse and lasted us for an entire day. It's worth noting that this was without using the power saver mode.
The Redmi 4A has a 30 megapixel rear camera with a 5-element lens and an f2.2 aperture. It also has an LED flash and supports low light enhancements and face recognition. You also get plenty of real-time filters which can be used for fun. There is a 5 megapixel front-facing camera as well. You get 1080p and 720p video recording options at 30 fps. The phone's main camera manages to take pretty good shots with decent colors as long as there's enough light around. Shots taken during the day have better details. We were able to focus on objects quickly enough, but noticed that the camera at times struggled with close-up shots. The rear camera on the Xiaomi Redmi 4A didn't fare too well under artificial lighting, and shots ended up with some amount of noise. The new Redmi 4A from Xiaomi definitely raises the bar for smartphones at this price level, and we expect it to be very popular. At 5,999 rupees, the phone offers a lot of features while overall performance is decent considering the price. It will be interesting to see how well the Redmi 4A performs compared to the Redmi 3S, which is still available at 6,999 rupees.
So thanks for watching, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.